But yeah, let's take a look at the ones here that WeBull said are the top ones for the day. These right here, I just have some of them open to use as examples. So the main thing is that you always want to look at 9 a.m. That's when it always begins. That's pre-market. Once you find 9 a.m., you pretty much get an idea of, you kind of just put yourself in a situation where you ask yourself the question, when would I buy and when would I sell? Well, normally you would buy at 9 a.m., right? Because that's when it's the lowest. So here is 9 a.m. So the candle pretty much speaks for itself. You see that it's low and then it goes up and it goes through a little twirl. So I'm going to zoom out. So you will see that by by 9:13, you see that. So you got to remember, this stock is moving fast, right? It's getting hot. It got hot really fast. So it began at, this is IBO. So IBO began at 193. You see that? This was pre-market, and then this is how much it sold at the end of the day. So that's the stable price at the moment. So you will see that 9 a.m. So here it is. You will see that it eventually goes up very slowly. And then right here, 9:17, it hits the highest price for the day. So if you were looking at this, right, it would be pretty difficult to tell based off the VWAP, because this one is performing so well that it just blows up, right? And then you'll notice something pretty funny. Well, kind of devastating in a way if you weren't paying attention or if you waited too long. So say that you waited too long and then it just continues dropping. So if you keep an eye here on the VWAP, you're gonna see that it's actually pretty awesome because it helps you see. You can actually zoom in on here. So when you zoom in here on the VWAP, you're gonna see it's right here, and then bam, um, it touches, then it just separates. You will see that when it separates, that's when slowly starts dropping. See that? So it starts dropping. So when it separates, that's when you know that you probably should sell, because you're pretty much expecting it to sell. But the whole idea is that you're trying to buy fast and you're trying to sell fast. So you see here within 17 minutes for this one. So you're like, okay, I'm out on that one. 17 minutes later, on this one. So let's find 9 a.m. first. So here's 9 a.m. You can see it right here. And then right here, see, this is the highest by 9:05. So that was pretty fast. You see that? So if you're keeping an eye on it, you're starting your morning. Say you bought right here. See, you could have bought at 0.53 cents basically, and here is almost 60 cents. So you could have made 16% profit just like that within 5 minutes. I mean, think about it like that, 16% profit within 5 minutes, which is pretty awesome. So if you had invested $1,000, you made 60%. That's $160, just like that. But yeah, so that's how it goes. But you can see here's another rise of a highest price, 0.60, and then it just pretty much just went down for the day. So you can see it just will continue going down, and it just goes to show how those first few minutes are so crucial. You're gonna see that it doesn't really hit 0.60 at all throughout the day after that. So those very first few minutes are so crucial. I mean, it's pretty insane. If you invest like later in the day, it pretty much doesn't make any sense. You see this because it pretty much becomes unpredictable. Like I would have no clue when to invest, based on that. So I think that pre-market is just the easiest and the fastest way.